looking back on 2020. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video I decided to do look back on the 2020 because in 2020 I learned so much and it was the most different year which in some way affected every person in this world. So I decided to do this video to look back on this new decade. As of course, we started our new decade excited as other years. Kids were so happy. We had beautiful Christmas and New Year.
Which one is mine?
Makeup.
Yeah, makeup. This year we had so many memorable moments, like having my reunion after 10 years. It was the long-awaited reunion. Seeing my friends after 10 years was the great way to start the new year. Then we did our biggest move. We sold our very first home where my kids grew up, then moved across America to Texas. We bought our second home, and I learned selling or buying home is very stressful.
Take hold of all you know. Cold winds blow in perfect time to bring you back to me. Until then, let me sleep until the warmth of the sun is on us.
Soon after, we decided to have a little addition to our family. We got our very first family dog and named her Luna.
Shadows are moving.
Little Zoe turned 3 years old, then the quarantine and pandemic, everything started.
Takes with it what I want to hold. Will I remember?
During quarantine, I've learned how to homeschooling and probably cooked every single recipe I found on internet.
Beneath amber skies, you must go now. Take hold of all you know now.
Oh, our biggest project, we decided to build playground/playhouse to our little kids. I think it was the biggest and the hardest project we ever done because it was really hot at that time.
Let me sleep until the warmth of the sun is on our side.
This year, I feel like Sophie reached so many milestones. First of all, she turned 6 and then she just learned how to swim by herself without having any floating jacket.
Again. My heart is heavy from holding so tightly to only a memory.
And then she lost her very first tooth this year. It was so exciting for her. It was the very first time to see tooth fairy. Then this year she started first grade. And I was very, very emotional. As you know, my video before, I was crying like a crazy woman.
Moves with my heartbeat so slow.
Another thing that I did, biggest thing was to remove my varicose vein, which I really wanted to remove for a long time, but I didn't have a chance. But this year I removed everything and was so happy.
Take hold of all you know now.
Then I started my nail studio at my house. It was exciting at the same time, it was very scary. Thinking about starting over and building clientele in a new place was nerve-wracking.
Let me sleep until
But then I met so many beautiful people.
the sun is on our side.
As you see on my video, looking back, 2020 wasn't that bad. I feel like we had so many things that we learned, we've experienced, but at the same time, we learned how you spend time with one another, how to play with each other, how the kids can play together, how important the family is. So I'm hoping that 2021 will be a beautiful year for you guys, and Happy New Year.